Hello and welcome to Math Molecules. In this tutorial, we would be covering Introduction to Perimeter. This video includes understanding the concept of perimeter, calculating the perimeter of any closed figure, deriving formula for the perimeter of a rectangle and a square, and application or word problems on perimeter. Now let us understand the term perimeter. Perimeter comes from two Greek words, peri, which means around, and meter, which comes from the word metron, which means measurement. So perimeter is nothing but the measurement of any object when we go around it. Therefore, we can define perimeter as the length of the boundary of any shape or any object. In this picture, we see a garden and there is a fence around it. By perimeter, we here talk about the fence, not about the inner region of the object, whatever we see. Perimeter, we are concerned only about the length of the boundary. Here, the length of the boundary would be 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5, which is nothing but 30 units. And the unit of measurement of perimeter would be in units. If these measurements are given in meters, then the final answer would be meter. If it is given in centimeter, then the final answer of the perimeter should be represented in centimeter, and so on. Moving ahead, let's see how can we calculate perimeter of different shapes. Now in this figure, we see that it looks like a rectangle to us with the sides 4, 3 and 4 and 3. When we add up all the sides 4, 3, 4 and 3, when we add all these, we get the perimeter of this particular figure, which is nothing but 14. Let's do few more examples. Now this figure is a square with all the sides 5 centimeters. So the perimeter of this particular figure would be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is equal to 20 centimeter. Let's take the next figure. Now this is a triangle. So we only have to add up the edges. We just have to add up the edges. 18 plus 13 plus 7. So I would get 38 in this case. 38 units. Now let's see the next figure. In this figure, what we see is the figure is embedded inside a square grid. Now each of these squares are 1 units, 1 by 1. It's a 1 by 1 square. So let's calculate. So this side would be 1 unit. Here it is 1 plus 1. So this entire length would be 2 units. 1 plus 1 plus 1. So this entire length would be 3 units. Here again I have got 1 unit. Here it would be 1 plus 1, 2 units and 1 unit here. So let's calculate it now. We get, I'll start from here. I'm going to start from here. So 1, then I come here 2 units. Then I go around and come here 3 units. Then this particular one, 1 unit. I have a 2 here, 2 unit, and this vertical one, 1. So 3, 6, 7, 9, 10 units is what I get as the perimeter. Now this is a pentagon with sides 6 meter. So I have 5 sides. I will add up the 5 sides. See that all the sides are equal. So 6, if I add it up 5 times, I get 30 meter. Or I can also write it as 5 times 6, which is nothing but 30 meter. So I have found the perimeter of few simple figures. We just have to add up the boundaries, the edges. So again in this figure, let's calculate the squares. On this side I have got 2, here I have got 3, 2 again here. There's a one vertical one and a horizontal one here. Again a vertical one, horizontal, again a vertical. So almost there are 5 ones. So please do not miss on those when you add these edges. Make sure you add each one of them. So let's begin with here from this 2. I'm going to go in this direction. So 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. I have got 5 ones here. Okay, and I'm done. So let's count this: 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I get the answer as 12 units. Now let's see what is the next figure. Next figure, they have counted the squares and given it to us, so we just have to add them up. 3 plus, I'm starting from here in this one, 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, and I end it here. I go like this, yeah, way up, and here again up like a maze, so I do not miss on any squares. So I have again here 6 plus 4, 10, and 12. This also comes to 12 units. Now let's derive formula for perimeter of a rectangle. Here we have a rectangle. Let's consider the length of the rectangle as L and breadth as B. So this is B here and this is L here. So I've considered length as L and breadth as, just for denoting, B here. Now what is a perimeter? Perimeter equal to, I will add them, L plus B, L plus B, and again L plus B, L plus B. So if I look here, I have got L plus B 2 times. So I can rewrite it as 2 times L plus B. So that is the formula of the perimeter of a rectangle. 2 times the sum of length and breadth. Similarly, we will find out the perimeter of a square. When we talk about square, we must say that it is a special type of a rectangle where the length is equal to breadth. Now here let's assume all the sides are S, this side, because all the sides of a square are equal. Let's assume all the sides are S. So we have perimeter equal to S plus S plus S plus S, 4 times S. So we can say that the perimeter of a square is equal to 4 times its side, and it is represented in units. Let's apply these formula to find the perimeter. Example 1, find the perimeter of a square of side 10 centimeter. So the perimeter will be equal to 4 into 10 centimeter, which is nothing but 40 centimeter. Let's move on to the next question. This is a word problem where we'll have to apply the concept of perimeter into it and solve it. John glues a ribbon border around the edges of a rectangular picture of length 8-inch and breadth 5-inch to create a photo frame. What is the total length of the ribbon used by him? Whenever a word problem is given, please check if we are talking about the area or the perimeter. Here, John is creating a ribbon border around the edges. So definitely we are talking about the perimeter. So here we have to find the perimeter of the rectangular picture. Now we have L is equal to 8 inch and breadth is equal to B equal to 5 inch. So the perimeter, applying the formula, it is 2 times L plus B, length plus breadth. So 2 into 8 plus 5, which is 2 into 13, which is nothing but 26, and the same unit, inch. So we have the total length of the ribbon used by him would be 26 inch. He needs 26 inches of the ribbon to make a border around the rectangular photo. Let's see one more example. Manny fences a rectangular garden measuring 300 meter by 400 meter. What is the total length of the fence that Manny uses? Here again, we're talking about the fence, so it is perimeter. Again, as it is a rectangular garden, we have 300 and 400 meters. So directly applying the formula, we will get 2 times 300 plus 400. 400 is your L and 300 is your breadth. So it is 2 into 700, which is nothing but 1400. And the unit would be meter. So this would give us the length of the fence required. So we learned what is perimeter, how to calculate perimeter. We also derived the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle and a square and how we can apply them in word problems, real life examples. Thank you so much for watching Math Molecules.